Okie dokie. I'm back once again. We're in the kind of slog phase, trying to beat my way through as many books as possible. Again, doing way too much in a day. I'm going to run out of material. Then I will be dependent on random Oriflame events to get more books. There's no way there's enough lessons in the game to level up everything, so it's highly questionable whether or not my strategy is a good one, but we'll see. So here we are. Bright new day, right? Still don't have a penny for the well. This is penny. The smallest denomination coin, except for the smaller ones. So, one day I will have a penny for the well. I got 6 seconds on something? Should I remember what that is? I probably should. I don't. I gotta find a way to move this shaft together. Let's review that again. Like, right now. Alright, so what's the whole shaft issue? Because there's a severe shaft issue at this point. You are Nyctodromy, and you can't be used, like, at all? Because you can definitely... No, you can't be used here. So down here? You can definitely be used here, but shaft cannot, I guess? That's a no. So you... Well, is there any more Nyctodromy? There's the mirrors. You can't go there. I haven't uncovered any of the weirdness down here yet. Am I gonna have to get a Nyctodromy trainer? I mean, the answer is obviously yes, but... St. Januarius? No. It's just the wrong skill, huh? I mean, I found skill, trainers. Hushery on Trist. Not yet. Shaft trainer, please. Right there. Skull efficacy. Should this not be easy down here? No, it can't be used. How is it I have cornered myself like this? I can always work up a generic trainer, but, you know... Nyctodromy? No. Nyctodromy? No. And you are not Nyctodromy, right? You are Hushery. I know why I keep going up there. I know it's Hushery. So I'm just kind of stuck on this. Just kind of intense. Alright, anyway, enough messing around. See what kind of day we got. What did I do here? Cloudy day. Bunch of trash. Edicts inviolable. Alright, it's definitely going to be a learning day. So, we are still pushing 3s into 4s, if I remember correctly. That means move the Edict Marshal up. Moon and Edge? Nope, can't do it. Nope, nope. Nope indeed. Nope. Alright, so move up a two positions. Not you, not you, not you, not you. You could. Lantern and Sky? No. Missed it entirely. I have to figure out what's going on with the candle making. This is committed. Shows way to sort by uncommitted. So none of the level 2s work. Like 0 of them, which is odd. So any overlap maybe? Would I rather level up a Knock or a Rose? guess the answer is a rose, huh? So I want to level sand stories up twice. That's what I'm going for. Can I put clouds in? Yeah. So I want 5 memories here ultimately. But not all at once. So there's no need to get all panicky about it. Oh, I gotta find a Faust trainer. Sorry, getting distracted. I have another Faust card now. Ithastery? Illumination? Inks of Revelation? No. Ithastery? Here? This is a very long shot. No. Ithastery? Right here? That's Revelation. That's Horomacrystry. Ithastery? No. None of my Ithastery trainers are aligned to Inks of Revelation. Again, very sad. Find another Faust trainer. Right here. Again, Ithastery. It's right there. Anberry. And then Faust. Oh, I can go. Beautiful. Anyone else burning to level? Whist? Whist is burning to level. Oh, it's soon to Whist anyway. So it's Ithastery again. But it doesn't go here. These are little puzzles, I suppose. Oh yeah. Strengthen my Whist. Alright. That's definite progress being made. So I'm only really blocked on Shaft. Alright, I suppose. Anyway, I've got the memories to level up this once. Now I have to find something to do with Heart and Moth. And again, we are left down in the basement, right? Down in level 1s. I could have leveled up the preliminary meter. I don't really prefer any of these, especially since I have such a huge Moth skill to lead the way. Sacrolime. Should probably level up Heart something. Because that's just generally a good idea. Edict's Inviolable. I will level you up. You will get 2 levels. And you will level with Clouds. And you'll level with that. So now I need another knock memory, right? Another knock memory. Easy enough. Good. Right. So that'll level that up. Now I have to prepare for this. So I need 2 Heart and a Moth. So grab you, place you there. I should wait to see who shows up to do any more. Oh, Orphan Day. Book. The Berry Book. Oh, come with me. You are cheap and you are interesting. Theresa Blake. Let's pull you up. You are on the list as 7th. Confirmed. And boink. We have leveled up Edict's Inviolable. After our first wave comes in. Good. Okay, first we have our Nun. There we get that. There we get that. We are leveling up Sand Stories. Alright, with you and you. Oh, I can't, huh? Because it's not Knock, because it's Rose. Uh-oh. Alright, so I've already gotten a little confused. So, go get a Rose memory? Do I even have any of those? Yeah, one of you. Intuition. With Shapt, the Endless Well of Shapt. And that will level up that once. And meanwhile, I should check over here, and I'm leveled up Edicts Inviolable. 2 heart, please. Give me 2 heart. That would be the Storm, which is the only one book with a storm, right? Right there. Then after the storm, I should get Solace. Fortunately, I don't have as many cards as I used to because I am leveling stuff up. And right there with the Arab. Alright, done. Our special guest for today is a nun. The nun will give Nock and Grail and Moon. 10 Moon? Can we do you? Probably. Focus on 10 Moon. Yeah, let's do it. We are going to try to make you as moony as I can possibly be. Okay. And I have to go get a whole new, still a tuppence. Where did this even come from? Yeah, and there's no odd thing I can buy to end up with a penny afterwards. Quite frustrating. Alright, then I just gotta get a Moony memory, and then she will be all I need her to be. Kind of running out of cards, eh? Alright. Kind of trivial to break into this, but it's time, right? And then the nun now gets the globe. It's a nice Moony tool. And then the memory will be here. Nice Moony memory. Good. Get that memory, get that memory, get that memory, get that memory. And I want to level up Sand Stories. Sand Stories with Salt. Sand Stories with Luminal Meter. Sand Stories with, not you, you're sticking out. Yeah, and Effort with Fat. Good. Sand Stories will be leveled. This nun will also be leveled up into the highest position of necessity, for today at least. And she will go down the well. That's the pumps, right? No, it's right above the pumps. It's the sacred pool. Now we let time go again. Click. She is ready to go. Down the well with the nun. And now over here. Sand Stories has been leveled. Can you be placed on the tree now, Sand Stories? No, the third ring is closed. I have to do the same, only I am leveling up the Edicts Inviolable instead, with you, and you, and you. And then you. Good. Meanwhile, Sand Stories, I need 3, count them 3, Moon and Rose memories. What do I need to preserve? Fet. Preserve the Fet. So Moon and Rose memories. So, no, dangerous books. Get a Stolen Secret. Good. Get not pattern, not foresight, intuition. That is a Rose and a Moon skill. Good. And then one more. Oh, Gossip. Gossip's a really good one. Off you go. So that will level up that skill once more. Then I'll be able to just classify stuff. Lovely. Absolutely beautiful. My whist is so very strong. we bought a book. It's in Kilashimi. Hopefully, it has something interesting in it. Maybe it's even the Earth Sign book. Right? You're good, and you're done. Meanwhile, waiting. I probably should have classified something right here. Didn't do it. Get you there, get you there, get you there. Then back up with sand stories. Right there. Wish I could double click it and have it just go, but it doesn't work like that. And then... oh, I don't have anything? No, it's gotta be my FET. I saved something. Don't be silly. Of course there's something. Ha 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 ha. Right, the Sacred Spring. Which is absolutely nothing. As you see right here, it doesn't do anything. Not sure what to do. Anyway, level up a skill, try to shove it on the screen. Now I need Forge. The Room of Rusts. Sand stories should go on the tree. This book should go in my face. Open up the weirdo map. Throw that over there. Where are you? Throw you over there. Where are you? Sand stories. Right there. You get placed somewhere on the tree in the 4th rank, right? No. Sand stories needs to be leveled once more. Turning into a monstrous moon and rose skill. Good. I was weak on rose for a long time. No longer, I have to say. Any more Faust? No, Faust stays where it is. Alright, so we just kinda kick back, dream on the Thunderskins Paean. One more book, right? It is a huge, unknowable VAC monstrosity. How about we don't read that? Questionable whether I should have pressed that button, but it's gonna be okay. Here we have Twin Serpent Tantra. Haven't we already read this? Weird. Still, great end of a great day. And you know what? The only thing you can say to this is the same thing Nietzsche said. Our only, most fond wish is to do it all again. And that's what we do. See what specialist help we get, and then we're going to read this book. Go get a little bit of nectar, go get a Noctistry. Easy. And you're right there. With the Shaft, you go right there, right there, right there. Oh no, don't do that to me. On the desk. Oh, and it's a different line. I already hate this book. You should go over there on the no-no bench. And we're probably not going to do metal today, right? Right, and we proceed. Who shows up today? Thank you. Glad I can keep that. It's a rainy day. The weather is no longer of much consequence. It saves a little time sometimes, but that's about it. Okay. Here we've got an engineer. He is 100% getting hired. Denzel used to be the top of the trade, but no longer. Anyway, we're going to go and read you... Where does one read a Nectar book? Nana's desk, I think? That's most thematic, right? And it's got Kilashimi, Kilasimi. It's the wrong sort of elements for this. You, and then a memory. Excellent. Read that book. And now I go and I do the exact same thing at a knock desk. Right there. Most desks are knock desks when you ask them very closely. Shaft plus, please. We will bring our finest shaft. Oh, I didn't even need the memory. A little embarrassing. Is there a knock book I can just tack onto this? The rest of these are starting to get challenging. Oh well. That's enough for one day. Now we have to see what we're going to do with Mr. Engineer here. Obviously he will have his pay. And then just as obviously we are going to go get Foresight. It'd be so much better if it was the Numen. It's not. Speaking of which, go gather some vegetables, please. No, it's not quite time yet. Alright. We have hired our engineer. Give him our metal. Our goals. 13. This is where I should probably just feed him the pears, if necessary. Though getting down to that 11 is probably also a really good idea. See if we can do that cheaply. Flayed Tantra. This I should just read, right? Go get a memory. And then just read it. This will be our third book for the day. Far too many books, but you know, what can you do? Alright, there we have given him our metal, and we should now, he is at 7, and then 9 for the memory, and then 10 for looking at the square. I guess we have to give him a shot, unfortunately. Or maybe we give him the other tea. The weak tea. Oh, do I not have the coffee to give him? Yeah. Here. Stare at the square while I brew you some coffee. That doesn't exactly apply to your situation. Brew coffee, right? It only looks like a proper fire. That's kind of annoying, honestly. Alright, brew over the fire. Do I have any more of the other coffee? No, it's not Evening Isles, it's Sujong tea. Lapsang Suchong. This is the real good stuff, which I should save for when he really needs it. Alright. Again, the definition of doing way too much. Good. Up. He has thought about the mysteries of the square. Now, we have tea, which we will, of course, serve appropriately. We cannot imagine serving the entire pot all at once. Our hospitality is famous here. That is to excess. Alright, so went way too far. Oh, I had some Dawn Lion coffee. See, it's one forge. Up. Oh, I had another one right there. Alright, now we give him the pot. No, I wanted to give him, not the pot. Or Evening Niles coffee. That, I wanted to give him that half pot specifically. Okay, good. And bing. Here you go. Drink this coffee, and then I'm going to put you to work. That is my heart memory, right? Okie dokie. Now we go to a heart desk, and we read the third book of the day. With, of course, our heart. Skill's doing huge work here. Really? My best heart skill is only a 4? That's unfortunate. There we go. 9. Reading 3 books and opening a new passage today. That's a good day. Ding. Open you up, the room of rusts. And now, time to do some reading. The Berry Book. Theresa Blake, 7th librarian of Hush House, and the one who spent all of the money, talks about fruit. For no other apparent reason but that it was the kind of thing she did. She talks about fruit in the woven language of Kilisimi. Who was it once said, fruit is the womb of the plant? It was me. Take a few moments to think about the unripened wisdom. I shall leave a blank space for your moments, here, in this page. Nectar, children mime, cast my words into a sufficiency of nectar and watch the Pyrus pyrissimus burst from the wood. Gather more nectar, wring it from the trees and the earth, and our pyrissimus gushes forth the sacrament. You'll thank me. So this is the formula for making Numa pears, and from Numa pears, the sacrament of malachite. This is satisfaction, which is unfortunately not really what I care about. There's satisfaction, and I don't like this. I have to move them upstairs. They're starting to get crowded. Leaves and thorns. Good. Next, read this book, The Twin Serpent Tantra. Just before the outbreak of the Great War, Alexander Sparrow, almost certainly a pseudonym, published leaflets claiming the influence of snake princes on world affairs. The text called The Twin Serpent Tantra was his primary inspiration. The Tantra describes the Great Hooded Princes, a dynasty of unclear origin, engaging in prayers, sacrifice, and poetry in honor of the Key Serpent, the Crossroad Twins, and the Mirror Queen. Nagi encircles, Nagi arises from wounds, Nagi spares those who are already harmed. The great hooded princes are described as having escaped from the history of their death to a history where they yet live. The text claims there are now 108 of them, but in one of the many instances of twinnedness, before they crossed from their death chronicle, there was only 54. That's a pattern that goes on pattern shelf, right? Pattern shelf is getting a little crowded. Not sure I approve of what's going on pattern shelf right now. Anyway, we want to level up sand stories. Can we do this? Do any of these fit in? No. We save you then. Committed, 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 committed. Committed, not committed. Edicts Martial. First off, I have all of these, right? Yeah, and I definitely have Leaves and Thorns. So Edicts Martial, Edge and Moon, not interested. Go away. Committed, 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 committed. At least it's eye-popping doing it this way. Lantern and Sky. Again, no. Committed, 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 committed. So once again, here we are, thrown down in the ones. Alright, so we have to find a new one. Glazery and Lightsmithing, that's new. Alright, so Moth and Knock from the unleveled. I have plenty of Moth nowadays. Anything interesting? Just burst this up as much as possible. I don't have a good Grail, do I? Yeah, it stops at level 3. No, I suppose level 4 right there is Also good. That's a Grail Miner. Alright. We are going to push up the Great Signs and the Great Scars as far as it can go. And that will definitely go there. And that goes there. What else can go there? Is there any more to put there today? Arab and Shapt. So I can put level it 3 times. So Arab and you go. And what else can go there? Pattern and Rain. So I got 2 free levels off of this, huh? Just from stuff I already got. That's good value, I say. Books. Terrible things, books. Plague your days and your nights. Never take your eyes off them. Never know what they might be learning all on their own. I think that's all of them, right? Maybe. Oh, packages. Those are like books, but at the same time, completely unlike books. I should write that in an esoteric text. People will take me super seriously. And then boop, and then boop, and then boop. Okay. Now I need 3 lessons. And they have to be Grail or Knock. Can't use Shaft to get them. We can do this, right? Grail or Knock. This is 1. Right there. Well, come on now. Grail or Knock. That is 1. Here is 2. And Grail is just satisfaction or beguiling memory. Come on now. Come on now, buddy. Oh, there's already something there. Here I was taunting it when there was no call to. Alright, good. Now we just kind of wait. Excellent. I might go on the tree after this. The pump room. I'll need to provide suitable materials and fuel. Apprentice level forge to jury rig them. Yeah, I can do this, right? Totally can do this. Alright. Get my stuff. That. This is a book I read. The Flayed Tantra. This Tantra is recorded as being spoken by an enigmatic individual identified as Peel, with many of the qualities of the mythological Naga. The Flayed Tantra played a notable part in Alexander Sparrow's paranoid pamphleteering. Peel was numbered among the great hooded princes, but it breaks with its brethren and followed the Thunderskin in endless dance. Once Peel had peeled itself, it had the ink it needed to write the Tantra. It had to face the wrath of its fellows. Here is the invocation it used to fend them off. Memory of Storm. Ooh. And Magafrine Mysteries. Don't know what I'm going to do with you. I shall surely do something with that tomorrow. Meanwhile, it's a Memory of Storm. There's not many of those. Bump. Nice and organized. And you. Now we level up Great Signs and Great Scars. With you, and with you. And with that, and with that. And it might even go on the tree. I'm still going to have to spend tomorrow wrestling with all these lessons I've gathered. Can you go on the tree, Mr. Level 4 skill? No, I have to level it to 5 tomorrow. Okie dokie, I can do that. Oh, night has almost passed, And I haven't put this in my bed yet. Okay. Tomorrow is going to be a campaign. Pop. Everything come together. Down to the bar. Go get help. Throw in one of my many shaps and start waving around money. Hope the engineer comes back. Also, we have to start messing with you, right? We are way beyond what we need here. And some fuel. We got some fuel up here. And we need to just throw in metal, right? I wish there was... I can order more wire, right? I know I'm going to need 4 wire for this, so I should just order it, right? Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. It's not like... Well, it's going to cost money, but I can sell some... I can shear off a splintria. A letter to the librarian? Did I not open you? A message for me. Is this really old and I just never noticed? What do we got? St. Rowan's Trust wishes to congratulate me on my appointment as librarian of Hush House. The trust assures me that it will provide promised stipend each spring. Reminds me that research is limited. Yes, I seek local assistance. Let us up, you know. Oh, so this is in fact something I should have done absolutely ages ago. Write a reply. But, you know, a second reply. I've already replied. So I can consider it again. I can throw this away or preserve it. Alright, I guess I put it in my room somewhere, right? What would I do with it? Alright. I guess I can't put it out in the world, huh? Yeah, whatever. What I really want is the order form. Right there. Order copper. It's 2 shillings a pop. Oh, god. I guess I gotta. Good. What's this? Good. What's that? Good. It's an expensive day. I'm gonna have to spell a splintria. I'm in the expensive area of the game, eh? Put some ink there, copper wire. Start. This is in fact an extremely expensive day. Order copper wire. This is pro level juggling. Except for grabbing the wrong one. Order copper wire. Is that enough? Am I done? Copper wire, now 4. Oh, it's cost so much. Alright. Okay, I guess. I'm definitely gonna have to sell a splintria. I should just go and do that, right? No. It's a long way away. It's still not going to ever break a penny into smaller than a penny. I need smaller, yes? I need an odd level, odd amount of coins. unfortunately, does not appear to exist. Pennies are scarce. Anyway, we're going to see who shows up. We've got the wire we need to go operate the pumps. It's funny that the water blocks the pump, which is needed to get to another pump. 15. That is a lot of chill right there. So it should be just super easy to get her up right there, right? Yeah, alright, fine. Well, who is cheap at the bar today? How high can I get you if I put in the forge pairs? So 2, and then 5, and then the forge pairs is 9, and then the square is 10, and the memory is 12, and then the liquor is 14. I can get him to 14 if I'm willing to spike in pairs, but I'm not willing to put in pairs. It's only 10. So anyway, I should probably prioritize that, knowing that there's a secret there. Feels kind of cheaty. Or, you know, having played the game before. Alright, let's see if we can get her up to 13. And then find a secret of the house. And hopefully get a Numen. Hopefully we can use that and begin really pulling away. Problem with the Numens is it really drops the difficulty of the game. Anyway, here, have some fat, right? There you go. You're up at 7. I need to go get a rosy memory. Rosy memories are going to be in high demand here. So, in order to level up you, where'd you go? Serious, where'd you go? Oh, I need Grail and Knock. That's different. Alright, so you get right there. Now I need 4 Grail and Knock. That's nothing. This, however, is something. One of the few desks where you can study with health. Grail and Knock. We got 1. 1. Here we go with 2. Now we need... Now we got 3. It is a giant endeavor. I just wish it was less awkward to invoke. How'd the square get over there? Down with the other tools. And the other knock one is really easy because it's just going to be a pattern. There we go. I'm going to go so far. Now that it's actually springtime. Take my chore. Go gather some food. In fact, I'm going to send my other health over here as well. Feeling hungry. Now. Interesting. I can harvest there, though. Alright. Moving on. We have a path, right? Okay. Step the first. You have a rosy memory coming, but it's not here yet. Do I have a rosy tool? I do. It's the globe. Consider the globe. Consider horizons. And a whole bunch of stuff just happened. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, and give me that. Now, Time to do a huge thing. Put you there, put you there, and there, and there, and there, and there, and then you. Nice. Meanwhile, you must hear me speak of things. Unfortunately, I have to get to 13, eh? And I can give her some paint. I don't know if there's 2 rows. Oh, grapes. Just some grapes. I know if I have rose food. Right. See if I can put that on the tree in the 5th position. And you get way out there. Okay, we can put you in hushery and get tryst. Or I can put you here and get fet. Vac is a great scar, the first enemy of Calyptra. When the black flower blossoms on the watchman's tree, she retreats, and Calyptra protects precious knowledge behind secrecy's veil. The nature of their enmity is a horomachistry matter. Sure. It's a rosy day. Let's get a rosy skill. Meanwhile, you are up to 10. You've been given a memory. Boop. You have been given a memory, a tool. We are collaborating. Let's see what else we can do with you. Food, drink, and maybe some paint. So, what do we have that's rose-oriented? Ruby-wise ruin, which I can just make. But I think this is a job for some whiskey. Time to get a girl a shot. Down the hatch. And... oh, I have to make a plan for these other 2 memories, right? Other 2 lessons. So what are you? Heart and moon? Which one of you has to be leveled, right? Right here? And this is heart and moon. Weird. So it's just exactly what I need, eh? Put you right there. So I need 3 heart and moon memories. I can see how this is going to become irritating after a time. There you go. And then that's moon as well. Now I need 1 heart. That's a heart right there. Because I'm going to have to repeat this a couple times, aren't I? Okay, great. And open the package just for funsies. Now I have to give her some food. Do I have any rose food? Food of horizons. I do. No. I don't want to give her that. It's a little too permanent, isn't it? She doesn't want a candle. I don't want to give her paint. What is this? Box? Oh, boxes. I'm not going to give her that. She won't take a plant? Uh-oh. I may have hit my limit with her. Except for the rose hip jam. Which I'd prefer not to give her. Because it will put her over. Well, it sucks. That sucks. But it's a very important square, so we'll take it. There's a box. There was a box in my thing. Alright, now you're ready to go. Unlock the Rowanarium. Thank you, and thank you. Now you go there, and you go, and you go, and uh-oh, what did I do? I did not get everything I needed. I need one more heart, or yeah, I need one more, which is a real shame. It's going to make this happen late at night / in the morning. But alright, that's fine, I suppose. We'll open another package. There's no rush. Don't rush forward. There's no reason for it. Should hear a bong real soon here. Remember to save my thing. We heard the bong, right? Save the Thunderskin's peon. Never pronouncing that right. There's my memory. Oh, I made a Deirdre. I have a Deirdre lunge now. Always good to have one around. It's a shame I didn't remember to do that before. Anywho, you go there, and there, and there, and there. And then some tryst and some lessons. That might even go on the tree. Meanwhile, the Rowanarium, the shrine to Rowan's brother, who she's a little attached to. What do I do with the key? It's sitting in the alchemy room, right? Donk. Insert a sufficient key. I don't like it when it makes the noise. Please stop making the noise. Please don't make the noise, Rowanarium. I'm sorry for whatever it is. Don't make the noise. Good. Can you go on the tree? The position of level 4. Don't think so. Oh, I can. Extra chore. We're getting real close to closing off the 4th ring. That's another sign of success right there. Alright. The Rowanarium has been unearthed. I have jumped exactly to find the secret of the house. It's not fair, but it is. Towards a Fundamental Aesthetic. 2nd edition. Oh, it's an Ericapean. I knew of that, of course. I knew this was one of those I couldn't read. It is very hard among the reflections of the Rowanarium to understand what exactly or who has just opened, but I can see very clearly what has just been revealed. How lovely. Stop making the noise, please. Anyway, before we do anything, we have to evaluate. It's gonna do it. It's gonna do it. It's gonna do it. Please don't make the noise. Skolepskophy. I could swear that it wasn't Skolepskophy last time. Let's see what's interesting with Skolepskophy. Because I know I've been bottlenecked on that for a bit now. Like right here. Shaft, right? No. Of course not. Whist? Whist is happy like it is. Right. Am I doing this really dumb? No, I was doing this really dumb. Serpents and venoms? No, of course not. What is going on here? Why is it all so hard? Pentiments and precursors can do this, but it's not aligned. Kill the shimmy doesn't do anything. Or does it actually work like this? The language... Does it actually do this? Will this actually work? I really hope this won't actually work. So I just need an altar where I can put my shaft in. The language serves as a trainer. Oh, this better not work. skill shimmy in? Yeah. Okay, good. Can I put it somewhere else? No. Alright, I'm so glad that doesn't work, because it would... Yeah, it would make it easy and irritating at the same time. I've got way too much stuff here. I'm in the very difficult to handle portion of the game. You've already been used, thank God. Alright, so my new Scalexity trainer does absolutely nothing. Meanwhile, I have Chore, which I'd love to level up. There we go, Chore levelers. So there's 3 of them. This one, that one, and that one. This is Preservation. We could probably do this, right? In the barber's chair? Yeah. And then Chore, and then Chore. Nice. Okay, good. I'm a little less annoyed. Still annoyed, though. I have to level my FET. Do I have any FET increasing skills? I've got 3 of them. This one is Horomachistry, which might be able to work, right? Not here. The Horomachistry one over here? No. See, these don't flash. So that's where there's memorization involved. Do I have other Horomachistry trainers? Is the drum a Horomachistry trainer? No, it's Preservation. I gotta remember that. I gotta remember a lot of stuff. I have too much to remember. The other Horomachistry trainer is this, right? And this goes here. But this does not go here. So Sky Stories, it better go here. Alright, good. Shaft, of course, is just completely blocked. So this book with this Numen is once again beyond my reach. I'm a little glad, honestly, because Numens make the game very easy, and this gives me something to push against. Anywho, gonna keep going, right? Gonna go over here, throw down that, go. And we are still involved with going through this. Good. And we are going to figure out what to do with this last lesson. That's basically all we're doing today, right? Is there... I wish there was a button so I could... Oh, I guess I can. This is... How would you see one that isn't... It's like surrounded on all sides, you know? Looks like Purifications and Exaltations isn't pulsing. But it's so hard to tell. And of course it's not pulsing. But it's so hard to tell. Like the Edict Martial isn't pulsing either, but it's so difficult to see that. Alright, Edict Martial, we can level you up, right? So we need 3 knife, 3 edge, or moon. Easy enough, right? Let's do it. And this is our thing for the day. We're just gonna focus on opening up boxes, figuring out our lives, leveling up our skills, living our best life. Now, then we just need contradiction over here, eh? Good. No. There. Do that. Alright, that solves that. I'm gonna see who shows up. We're gonna have a light day today. Just opening boxes using our last skill. There we have a fugitive. He's heart. I got a big heart thing to give him. We have yellowy newspaper. Dated the year Hush House was abandoned. I should read this newspaper. I will read this newspaper. Meanwhiles, I need to figure out what to do with our friend. Break in here. You're not a nun. So he's huge heart. Just huge heart. Is there any need for a man with a heart in his chest? Right here, 12 heart. We're going for it. Come with me. Skulk no more. Come into the light. Feel my chore. Alright, right there. And I'll give him Thunderskin's pan, and then like a glass of water or something, and he'll be good. Let's get up to 12. That's not that much. I read the newspaper. Nothing's history when it first happens. An occult scrap. Interesting. Ooh, what the bow? It's a Horomachus. It's a persistent Horomachistry trainer off of this newspaper. That's unexpected. Right there. Newspaper. Occult scrap. 2 rows. What else was it? 2 rows, 2 moth, 2 knock. 2 rows, 2 moth, 2 knock. Horomachistry trainer. Persistent. That's one of the best things I've seen. I gotta open that box. No, I gotta level up the Edict's Marshal. With you, and you, and you, and you. With you. Go do that. Great. So, we have a Horomachistry trainer now. Weren't we just complaining? Blah, 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 Horomachistry. Shapt. So we got Shapt right there. And you Nyctodromy, Skolepscophy, Nyctodromy, Skolepscophy. So that's not really useful. But next time, things will be a little different, right? People say this all the time, and it's very seldom different. But you know, I have hope that I'm an unusual person. For me, things will be different. Alright, level 4. Edict's Marshal. And it does not go on the tree, right? You must be a level 5. Which I'm content with. Alright. Now open another box. Pop. Now I don't have a sack of fruit for you to, roots for you to eat. Which is sad. Do I need another pitcher of water? No. Well, yes. I guess the other way of putting that is yes. I probably have water in the jail. Let's go check a look. Yeah, just water in the jail. They don't allow them to have much else. Alright, good. I'll take it over to the hospitality cavern, which we will use to amuse our next guest. Alright, you're ready. 12 heart. Up the stairs you go. Trying to see where the fire's been. The answer is, of course, the fire has been everywhere. Even fettier. How wonderful. even chorier. Boop, 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 boop. Ah, a year tally. Should I examine you? Let's use it up. Investigate the mark. It's worth a year of life. I mean, I have to, right? I just must. I need to get another memory. What have I learnt? An old moment. Really? This is something I can get, right? I'm pretty sure I can. Investigate a year tally. Here. Year tally. Tally. Year tally. Investigate for old moment. Fortunately, it's not persistent, but it's a preservation trainer. Preservation trainer. Okay, good. Good. Alright, so we're gonna have to see if we can keep this, alright? It's not persistent, which is the big problem. Alright, I have a new thing to be paranoid about. Wonderful. And now we are pretty much done, right? Yeah, this occult scrap. I can get this from the newspaper anytime I want. Oh no. The horrid things are back. I'll have to fend them off. Sir David Green. You are not on my list at all, are you? Sir David Green. But you are a bust. Who are you, Sir David Green? Where do you fall? And nighttime? Definitely shove this here. Keep that alive for as long as possible. Domain Ravelaine. Not really interesting. Who are you, David Green? And Domain Ravelaine goes right there. As we head to a new day. Are you a missing librarian, Mr. Green? David Green, 8th librarian, former Nocturnal Branch Superintendent. Better known for rooting out mysteries than illuminating them. So let's put you down. David Green, 8th librarian, as per bust. That means you have to go be put on the staircase. 8th librarian, right there. 7th librarian, 8th librarian. There you go. So hard to get it right. That's pretty right. Good for you. 8th librarian. Now we thunder into a new day, and we will actually read books. What a refreshing change of pace, eh? Gather everything together. See who's down at the bar. And catalog a book, right? That's what one can do right now. And see what kind of day it's going to be. Sunny day. What was the other thing? Oh, we have a visitor. Right, we have Kurobit prisoner records. This thing gives me an earthquake name, doesn't it? I should read you after Numa. I seem to remember that anyway. No, it gives me the formula for earthquake names. Old moment is out in the wild. Anyway, make no plans until we see who shows up. What do we got? A poet. Sky in winter. And right there we need Knock or Grail. Sky in winter. I mean, well, sky is obvious right there. Alright, so give him the Ascendant Harmony, see how high he can climb. Seems likely, right? Sky. Yeah. Sky it is. See if we can get 11. Alright. And then my Sky is my Faust. That doesn't help him very much because it's a minor thing. Anyway, who we got here? Ingenious Project. Mr. Eshan Fekri. Who knows Deep Mendaic, as do I. Alright, so we're just going to have to give you a book after we're done with our business for the day. And our business of the day is reading 2 books, right? Use the old moment. Why not? It's not going to stay forever. So it's 2, no, it's 1, and then 5. And what's my biggest scale skill? Oh no. My biggest scale skill is still Coil and Chasm. Oh no. So I can get to it, because 3 and 4 is 7, and then the Hourglass is 8, and then 2 health will get me to... Or just 1 health, and then well, the memory is right there. So we can read this, and we will read this. Right there. And then my health, and then the old moment, and the skill. I need to get more scale. Well, this is only 8. Huh. I guess I cannot read this. That's distressing, actually. I need to start really paying attention to scale more. There's nothing stronger. Oof, that's rough. So with all of my, even with the big memory, I can read an 11, essentially. This is why I wanted to push, well... Alright. Not you, I guess. We will put this back on the hard shelf in a second. Find some stuff to read. I can probably read you Instruments of the Heart. File you back over there. And the wonderful shape, Grail, we can do that. Alright, so... a Grail memory and a Heart memory. I might not even need these. I'm so advanced in both these skills. Alright, so Grail memory. Not yet. It's too much. Grail memory and a Heart memory. I had to move some of the heart in here, right? Satisfaction. Alright. Then we catalog a book. And we keep going. Just 2 books. And we have to remember to save the occult scrap again. Alright, good. And we can give him the Ascendant Harmony. That will give him 10. So we're definitely going for the 11, right? Where is it? No, it's the U tree, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because it's a dead end. Here we have an extremely easy Grail film. Alright, I guess I'm reading 3 things today. Alright, right there. With some Grail. With a lot of Grail. That's all I need right there. That's a huge skill. Alright, watch this film. Alright, gonna watch a movie. We got a skeleton songs. The original source of the Beguiling Memory. I guess I just read you in hand, right? And the poet, I need to show the model. It's not Armillary's spear, is it? That will give him everything he needs. Now I can just read skeleton songs, right? Just read it. With the apple bright euphemies. And like some health. Sure. Grab you, and now I have a heart book to read. So here I was saying, oh, I'm only gonna read. That's not what I want. But that's only 1 heart. Oh, I'm dumb. Cake time. And then the biggest heart thing I got. Edicts Inviolable. 10, read it. Yeah, I'm only going to read 2 books today. Yeah, it's going to be a nice, easy day. Take it slow. Don't overachieve. I don't have any Grail skill for this, which is suddenly a problem, because I'm reading... Alright. Well, it's Kirishimi. You're not Grail, though, are you? No. Alright, I can't read you. Not right now. Another day. And meanwhile, is there anything else for me to do? Need boxes to open. Gotta check this periodically. Alright, you're ready. Find me the yew tree. Perhaps this can be blown away. Perhaps sung away. Alright, and now talk to my friend. It's good to be back. Thank you for seeing me. Formerly, Escharan was a healer. He was not human. He was Secretary Salvant of Hush House. But not all at the same time. Fussy, kind, famously foul to look upon. Right. I had been planning to visit next autumn to see Zuthri one more time, and now I'll never have the chance. However long one live, one does not grow entirely accustomed to the suddenness of death. He wants a entirely trivial... I've already missed his funeral, but I've commissioned a memorial composition for him. I'm hoping it can be played on this device of his. There are ramifications to invoking the powers of the lower skies that I must understand first. Beckery, you get the same book everyone else did. Oh, Zuthi. He was a much greater craftsman than I realized, and I think it might have been the death of him. Perhaps the unfinished lark should remain unfinished. I'm wondering if it weighs the amount of element you give to each one, and then whoever has highest affects the world somehow. But I also think that might be overthinking it by quite a bit. Anyway, where's my drum? My drum, my Faust, my sky songs. Where's my biggest sky? Sky stories? Enduring reflection, what are you? That's Rose. There's my Ascendant Harmony. No, I can't do the flute from this. I'll find it randomly eventually. Just get my Ascendant Harmony back. So reading 3 books. That's still pretty good, right? I have watched a Grail movie. Always lock the door first. Ilse Bischoff's most controversial film, playing for outbreaks of cannibalistic killings in Tiflis in Leipzig. A gang of heretic priests agree to strike the fear of the change into the infuriating atheist citizenry. At night they dress as 4-winged angels and crawl down chimneys and through windows to savage members of their congregation. The priests are caught by unidentified figures wearing heavily mandibled masks, like grotesque caricatures of ants. They are force-fed larvae. A final caption indicates that at dawn, the larvae will hatch. Wonderful. Revelation. I'm not sure that's the word I would use here, but I'm going to put this right there. And is this a new skill? Like, not overall, but like right now. Alright, thank you. Come again. Now we have a gold spin tree again. Did he open up that room? I think I heard that. We read another book. The Instruments of the Heart. Sister Isabel, then precentress of the Abbey Church of St. Brandon's, engages in dialogues with a heart-long of a kind called duendrazon that has taken partial possession of her body. The duendrazon, like all its kind, usually dwells in the manses, but can enter the physical world by manifesting as music and take possession of a willing or semi-willing mortal who hears and loves that music, like Isabella. Isabella records her dreams of the high manses, where she is accorded the duenzon status and titles. In return, duenzon enjoys what is called kasura, a welcome oblivion. Our mostly blessing is that we may never cease, except in caesure. There is something more that Isabella refers to as the caesura magna, but she laments that her duendrazon will not tell her exactly what that might be. This is caesura magna, the ceasing. This is interesting. A cheerful ditty for a cheerful story. Beguiling memory, gossip. What is cheerful ditty? This is solace, salt, confounding parable overflow. I could have sworn I had another cheerful ditty somewhere. Right here? That's gossip. Perhaps I did not. Alright, do I have another small shelf somewhere? No, way over here. Cheerful ditty, 2 heart, 1, not right here. Cheerful ditty, there we are. It's a rare one, but one we like. Drums and dances, I think that's new as well. Skeleton songs, poems of greedy delight composed by the possibly pseudo-anonymous Arabella Dusk, the rumored heiress turned madame turned poetess. In Arabella's introduction, she explains that the book was meant to be illustrated, but that the Suppression Bureau would not permit it. She hints that the illustrations may exist somewhere. The book is dedicated to Sir Parzival of the Red Cup. The 26 delightful fruits, the 7 chastisements, the 9 gardens, the 4 regrets. Beguiling melody. Got all sorts of songs this time. Beguiling memory is right here, right? Yes. Oh, another one of you. Strange they came at once. Oh, we already got that. Good to know. We don't have you. That brings us to end of day, right? And I have to try to save the old moment. Altogether successful day. There's our Ascended Harmony back again. Numa's probably right around the corner, right? Good. Should I level it up just right now while I have so much out? Neither one of these can level scale. No, I should not use the lessons wildly. Tomorrow will be Consumption Day. Save the old moment. That's another peaceful day. What do you open? The yew tree. Earl Brian's Field. There was one Brian of Brittany who was named Cornwall by King William after the conquest. Brian was a baron of Brankrug, as per histories. Well, who can say? I can say, however, that there's a new day coming right now. Excellent. So I think this room right here has to be my priority. Whenever anyone comes up, hit them with the huge drinks in order to get in there, because there's a Numen inside. And I need it. It needs it so badly. Okay. So it's a new day. We all know what we do at the beginning of every new day. We go here, and we go right there. Starting to get low on money. I'm just gonna sell this iron splintria. I know we're going to, right? 5 shillings. Good. Oh, we get a crown. 5 shillings, 1/4 of a pound. Get our old moment back, and we must consider. Read this book just to clear it off. Alright. Go get a Grail memory. Easy enough, right? With my Shept. And we should see who shows up today, right? What is that? Oh, it's my wire. Wonderful. And bing. Look at all my wire. Alright, so, first off, keep it stacked. Now it's time to unleash this, right? You go here, put that right there, and we put that right there, and we go get some fuel. Just a little bit of fuel, not fancy fuel. There we go. Jury rig the upper level pumps. It will take all day long. And we will keep the wire out for the other pump. I keep you stacked. Yes, I can keep it stacked. But not for long. That's a weird place to put it. I wonder if this is exploitable. It feels exploitable. Do something weird with that. Of course, I would never do such a thing, but maybe someone else would. So the shovel isn't anything. But I can't put the wire on the floor. That's weird. Dragonite goes over there. There we go. Alright, so that's taking care of itself. I've got the Grail memory coming right there. Thank you. Let's read this book. We have a passing musician. I surely can use his sky, and his nectar, and his rose. You can use everything about that man. Alright, so my Grail memory. Arab. You have to put Kilisimi up here. Oh, look how many skills I have. I am probably absolutely obnoxious at parties. And then Grail. Not that, then Grail. Huh. I'm still short? How can I still be short of Grail? That's weird. Anyway, I'll make it. I just have to remember to come back here and look at it. And I have to go get another Grail memory. Defensive Grail memory this time. Hopefully I'll have a use for it. Anyway, now I have to make a plan for the day. We're just going to be leveling stuff up, reading this one book, and having my musician do something. Can I get 15 rows? That's what we have to shoot for, eh? So our FET is 3. That gets it to 7. And then I can feed him a memory, and that'll get him to 9. Time to go for the instruments over here. Do I have any major rows? Ruby Wise Ruin isn't rosy enough for what I need. I need the highest level rows. No. So I can get him to 10 with the tool, and then 12 with food. I wonder if I can feed him music. Let's take a look at him. He's definitely useful for something, right? I've said that of many people. It hasn't always been true. So I can give him less of everything, unfortunately. Soul, memory, tool, beverage, and food. Unfortunately, I don't have any huge rosy food, do I? I am not sure how I would do this, eh? So I can get him to 12, if I'm counting correctly. Just based on what I got. And I'll need some other thing in order to push him higher. Alright, here is 14. That's still not enough, right? Need to find a 3-rose drink. I'm not sure one exists, eh? Is there any 14 rose stuff over here? It feels bad to fall back. I have to get a rose memory then. A bigger rose memory. It's not enough for it to only be 2. I have to smash my FET together. Yeah, it's just not enough. Gravenite? It's metal, it's not a tool. Yeah, so I should avoid doing this, right? Alright, 15, you stay blocked. It's unfortunate because there's all sorts of trainers behind it. So, I guess we just shoot for 12, right? And we give him my Faust. Meanwhile, so Sky, it's 9 Sky, 12 Sky. I really should endeavor not to block myself off, even though it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Alright, anyway, now, plans for skills. I have 3 skills, and probably 2 more coming. They're Grail and Moth, and Nectar and Heart. And I am particularly weak in Scale. So let us... Again, this is so hard to see. It looks like the menace... So very hard to see. I wish there was a particular pixel I could look at? This says drums and dances isn't on. The lowest one I have is purifications and exaltations. I think that's probably right, right? Yeah, probably. Sure. Anyway, we're going to level up some scale skill. Do I have moth and scale? Or grail and scale? Grail and scale has to be weird. Very odd. Probably the best way to put it. Sky, moon, knock. Scale is too primitive for anything like this. Oh, here we are. Grail and scale. Alright, so we level you twice, right? Rain works. And we put in Arab. What else do I have to save? My health and my chore. Alright, can do. Now I have to do that again. So, fortunately that is scale minor, I think. No, scale major. Good. Now 2 grail and scale. So get me some grail. Get me some fear. That will set that up next. And right. And then it doesn't tell me what I do with this. I have just absolutely nothing that isn't on the tree. Just verify. See, look at that. I tried flashing this and it just wouldn't be seen because it's hidden so far behind everything. Well, there needs to be a much better way of searching. This is edge and moon. And this would be neither nor, so don't matter. So looking for more. That's why it's not flashing, because the one above it isn't. Guess I have to just trust my eyes sometimes. If I see something that looks weird, it's probably because it's weird. Level drums and dances. Just go get a nice, healthy heart memory. Just go get solace. Alright, that sounds right. Alright, fine. This is why I always give the hired help my skill first. As I'm consuming skills, all too often I have consumed something that they've needed. I should not have let that go. And you're going straight back in as here. Meanwhile, you have to just get the Ascendant Harmony, then I have to re-earn it later. That's fine. And then show him the thingy. Get a nice sky drink, and then he'll be ready. And back. Moving right along, right? Now I need memories. Yep. You are almost ready. Now I need to give you just a little bit more sky, right? Oh, I hate giving him this. That's alright. And then I'll show him the sphere, the astrolabe, an armillary sphere. There, give me that, give me that, give me that. And now we have to follow through with our plan, yes? Which was to level up this with you and you and you and you. Good. And then we have to pay special attention to this. Yeah, it's just going to ask for a little bit more soul, which I've used up. Let's hope I get a miracle. Nope. Doesn't look like it did. Not today, because I'm dumb. Literally, because I am dumb. Okay, that's fine. I'm wrestling enough with the memories I had. There's no need to go get more. In you go. Now, that's up to level 3. Obviously, it does no further. And it is time to level up drums and dances, right? That's just what we were going to do. And chore. Done. Let's go gather vegetables, I suppose. And green stuff. Good. And with chore, this has to be that. Why am I doing this? I don't have a clear answer. I just am doing it. I just am. Drums and dancers, leveled up. Good. You are ready. You are ready to bring me the birds. Okay. So, this wasn't a good day, per se. At least it didn't bring me any more books. Night has fallen. Got some veggies to stuff down anyone who needs to be one more heart. And over there, got more grapes, which I feel like I should be able to do something with. But, you know. And then it's nighttime, so we must dream of our old moment. It would not do to lose the moment, no matter how old it seems. So, here we go. Next day. He showed me the gulls. Why didn't it make the gong? Gaping darkness. In the gull colony. Steal eggs from the seabirds or find what the seabirds have stolen. Yeah, I'll have to do that more. This is honestly something I should do a lot more. Thank you. Old moment. Then, careful where you step. Isn't that just good general advice? Let's see who shows up. It's another reading day, right? Just see what... Oh, we got a book. An introduction to the history. Isn't this something we have seen before? Yes? Well, we buy book. Oh, it's very simple. Very simple. Why is it so expensive? Whatever. I will buy a book. That is my function. The librarian sees to books. Okay, surrealist painter. She's again Rosie. But... she Grayley? Yeah, can I use her to break in there? Oh, I almost certainly can, right? Because I'll just give her the big sacrament, and that'll be the end of that. Here, you're gonna get quite a surprise today. Anyway, she's Grayley, so make sure to give her my big Arab, which, all told, is not that large. I've seen many Arabs in my day, and this one is not particularly robust. Meanwhile, the receding waters. A circumstance. So, receding waters. Good. Now, look around, we must read books. I've already given away my big Arab, don't give away my little Arab. Am I gonna need both of those to read this? So it's 6, and then the memory is 8. And that'll get me exactly there. Don't read any more Grail books. Not today. Alright, shit. Now we have to read something else, right? And we'll get this, and we'll just read it out of hand. Such a little book. I mean, I'm not saying that in a mocking way. It's just a little book. It's good that books are readable, don't get me wrong. Is this what I want? Bird Rakshas? So it's 10. And so here I just get 2. I use them both. And then, again, the scale problem kicks in. 2, and then 6, and then use the old movement. Okay, that's good. That's a plan. I can implement that. I won't even need the other health because of oh, what do you need? What are you in? Kernowek, Henevek? Oh no. No one speaks that. I should probably put that up there so it doesn't distract me. So many of these are advanced text. Am I reaching the end of the reading portion of the game? This is probably doable, but it's Grail again. So I guess I have to strive for... No. Sunset Celia in the End of Days. So I should just raise an Ascended Heart. Wait, it's so what do we got? 2, and then my biggest sky skill. 7, 8, and then just a normal memory is 9, 10. Alright, that's what I'll do. I'll read you, and I'll read you. And that's my day. Go get a nice sky memory, and I'll read this book when it pops up. It's going to be super simple. Okay, that's my plan. We have our plan for the day. Let's stick to it, right? Alright. She is... What are you even doing? Grail? We've got a Grail memory coming, but I have to give you a big fancy drink. Sacrament Calcite. Calcite. And how much Grail do you need? Let's get you 15 Grail. 12 is useful. Oh no, she needs 14 right there for the vault. 14. 14 over there. I am just kind of nuking this from orbit, aren't I? Alright, so good. Got the lower pumps going. Not quite time for that yet, but good. Now, for my last trick, I give her one of these memories, right? I give her a beguiling memory for 15 Grail to make more of that sacrament eventually. And the confounding parable is for a reason? I suppose it's to read that. And I guess I need another... I should have gotten another one of these, and I did not. That's a shame. Alright, anyway. Now to read the sky skill. A nice sky desk right here. Sunset Celia and the End of Days. Faust. This is a sky memory. That will give 10. Good. Alright, that's working. Now we just keep going, right? She's ready. Get into a vault for me. Wonder why Grail will let you in. Bing. You've gotten a book. All I have left is a bronze to my name. Let's just read this, right? Let's read this in hand. Probably shouldn't actually do that. A good winter desk. Why not? I'm reading at it. I can use whist here. Alright, that's all I need. Just go. Don't even need a skill. Just overpower with my whist. That is how you know you're doing a good job. Now to the beguiling memory at... Well, the Grail desk is taken. I am repeatedly getting in my own way here. Yeah, the Grail desk is taken. Nana, can you save me? Yes, Nana can save me. With this skill, and this memory, and that, and with Killer See Me. Alright, 3 books on the day. That is more than enough to have a successful day. Meanwhile, bong! There it is. Oh! I can have a Numen now. I gotta read you tomorrow, probably. Happy Things. Wasn't the other one in here? The Ericapean one? Guess not. Did the Curia of the Isle construct this vault? They were not long. Most of them were not long. They were not the Obviates, but the society of unseen immortals bound by 3 oaths. This vault does seem to reference the oath called the Silver Chain, which forbade men to lie with women, or women with men. For it may not always come to the crime of the sky, but it is always a danger. A royal casket, mottled casket, ambered casket. A bright rarity, sovereign rarity. Well, time to open a box, right? It's the royal rarity. We must read this book tomorrow. No matter what. Hopefully it's not Numa. Okay, we have read a book. We read Sunset Celia and the End of Days. An Obliviate adept identified only as the Emiliano rants desperately about the part Sunset Celia played in the Intercalate as the proxy of the sun. You don't want to be the proxy of the sun in the Intercalate. You don't want this to happen. This is a no. Now she walks behind the watchman. But did she always? She has many of the characteristics of a maid in the mirror, after all. In older texts, she has been named Celia the Elgabaline. Perhaps she was his daughter? Probably not, if it was Elgabalus. Just saying. Probably not. Perhaps Typhron's sister? Perhaps, like the watchman himself, she is a shadow cast by 2 candles. What must be revealed will be revealed. Our order's root is tainted, but its branches flourish beneath the shelter of the watchman's greater tree. I shall invoke its rights before the chancel, the cruciate, and the road. I will write a final history, or another will write it for me. I thought the road was part of the chancel, or another name for the chancel. Maybe they're all the same names. This game does that. Okay, pardon. The game does not do that. The world does that. Everything has 5 or 6 different names, and it's difficult to see what anything is. That's a solid pack of lessons right there, which we will stress about tomorrow. All I ask is tomorrow not be Numa. The old moment goes there. have a forbidden epic. What are you? How do you get this? Forbidden epic. It's edge and it's all sorts of wonderfulness. The attention of ours is drawn to the bloodiest wards. Afterwards, the histories are braided like hair. This is a keeper level thing. I don't think I have it on here. Epic? Do not. Then again, I did not investigate the edge crafting very much. We'll have to see that tomorrow, along with many other things. But a successful raid right there. We have a couple more books, right? The new book, An Introduction to Histories. The 17th century mystic and antiquarian Claude Hersault describes divergent incidents in 5 major histories. Haven't I read this already? I hope it's not a duplicate. The prologue warns at length of the inequities of one Julian Cosley, a formerly colleague of Hersault who now described darkly as a worm of worms. It seems Cosley advised Hersault early in the writing of the book, but Hersault later became suspicious. Hersault identifies blood, silver, design, and the worms as the central axes of each of the histories, and claims that the so-called second history is the true one. Good to know. Good, someone finally sorted that out. Hindsight. This should be very clear. So I guess I don't have it. Alright, so fortunately a lot of the stuff is going to go away. Foresight and hindsight. I wish I could combine them together. That strikes me as something that should unlock something, you know? Alright, and another book we have read, The Wonderful Shape. Blessings and invocations of the triple knot recorded at a sanctuary in Cyprus, notable for its weavers, sculptors, and gardeners. The roots go deep, the knots remain. The final invocation is one for the restoration of the roots, to be spoken before the altar of the triple knot. But, puzzlingly, it should not be spoken by any priestess of the knot, or even by one who has been initiated into their mysteries. I could do that. Restoration of the roots to be spoken before an altar of the triple knot. Is this sacralime? No. So speak this before an altar of the triple knot, the tridecima hieria. I have to pay attention to that. And this is satisfaction. Use the tridecima hieria at a special altar. Oh no. Satisfaction's overflowing. Alright, you are satisfaction now. Right there. This has to be reshelved. Dull but rewarding work. Alright, so I should check on that, right? Oh, I don't have you. So I should do that now? Tridecima, whatever. Hieria. Speak it before an altar of the triple knot. The rites of the Sisterhood of the Triple Knot, which include certain mysteries of the dwellers of the wood behind the world. Obviously those are possibly below ground. Yep. But one over here maybe is still, this is still the solar church. So it's definitely something below ground. maybe all of them? Question mark? Yeah. Confounding parable. I am often confounded. These are not altars, but they are... these are just a general holy place. Alright, anyway, we'll think about that later. Hopefully I don't forget. I often forget. Alright, next day. Have I dreamt of my thing? I have. Okay, good. Okay. I think this is my last day. And as per normal, we go over and see who's at the bar. And right there, going through money like you wouldn't believe. And we must read this. Rose. Go get a big rose memory. I have a little rose. I have a big rose memory over there. I'm going to go get a little rose memory. Regardless, I will be back. Really? Alright, little list. And we see what sort of day we got. Please don't be Numa. It's not Numa. Good. Now we see who shows up, and we start processing lessons and reading this book. Good. We have a poet. Winter, sky, and moth. Probably winter is what we need from this guy. Yeah. Just see how high we can spike him. We have all sorts of needs of winter. So talk to him and pay him. Boop. Nah, gotta start on that. Pay him, and now we talk to him of whist. Do that immediately so you don't mess it up. Now we need a rosy desk, which is right here, yes? No, that's the map table. Okay, rose. And that's fet. And I have a globe. This is Ramsund. My first Numen. Beautiful. And my best rose skill is sand stories, right? And then the memory. Got you. Alright, meanwhile, while that is fun and games, we have to level up Edict's Marshal, Moon, or Edge. First off, we know this, right? We definitely know this. We definitely know that. So, Edict's Marshal. Moon. Alright, snow stories. We're going to level up Edict's Marshal and put it on the tree. We need 4 memories of Moon or Edge. Let's go. Here's one. With Trist. Several days of digesting all of these. Moon or Edge. And I've already used this, right? I'm not sure about that. No, it's too early. Moon and Edge. There's one Edge. Good. We are at 2. This is Edge and Moon. How fortuitous. And one more, right? Right there. We have to take him up to this desk. proceed with not using my metal hardly at all this game. Strange. Alright. That is more than enough for an opener. Open this box. For another great gift. And pop. We are buffing his winter. So we're going to need to give him Solomon's preparation, right? It is over here. Here you go. The big drink. Enjoy. I'm investing a lot in you. This will get him to 14 without any problems. Okay, good. Oh, porphyrin. Okay, it's the big stuff coming out now. We have to get rid of this, because it's suddenly not so important. You go over here. It's not safe to have candles in the room of books anyway. This has to go on the shelf over the fireplace. Yes. Good. That was absolutely not a waste of time. Get memory, 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 memory. Unfortunately, I think I've just made a mistake in that. You don't. Wait, I didn't ever get you a winter memory, did I? No, I never pulled a winter memory for him, so he's going to be a little late. But that's alright. Alright, plenty to do. Right there. Right there. Winter and nothing more. And does he have to get to 15? Feels a little weak to have given him the preparation and not need him to get to 15. Oh, he does need to get to 15. So we'll see if we can buff him up one more. Just one more. And it's time to level up the edicts. Marshal. And we put you there, and you there, and you there, you there, and you there, and the lesson is you. Nice. Alright, that will level all the way up. Now we have to deal with some of the other lessons that we have. So, look for what is committed, and everything is committed, right? Except for peniments and precursors. This is what we have to focus on. We want scale or grail, and we have grail. So here we want to get 3 memories of grail or scale. We can do that. Absolutely can. Alright, so we want you with my heart, and then boop, boop, and you again with whatever we'll take, and then one more, right? Just one more. That's all you ever need. Just one more. You. Then up to notice desk. It's hard to aim at notice desk. Okay, good. And again, time moves forward. And pop. Beautiful. Adix Marshal. Level 5 skill goes on the tree. Hopefully goes on the tree. There we go. Illumination. More Faust. Can't argue with that. Oh, I should have read the description. Understanding creates conflict. When we name our differences, we learn our enemies. Where there are no names, there are no enemies. Interesting take on that. Not sure I subscribe to that, but you know what? It is a way to view the world. Oh, wait a second. This guy needs a little more winter. He's gonna get a memory for 2 more. A flower? Do I have a chili flower anywhere? Sea locks? Eva's locks? Yeah, we'll give him a flower. You're a poet, right? Think about flowers. To put thy pale lost lilies out of mind. Alright. That guy's gonna be a beast of winter. Meanwhile, we've read a Numen book. The Turquoise Hand. A calligraphic manual of Ramsund, which employs as exemplar text Farid Undin's Conference of Birds. At noon the sun moves like the beating of a wing. At sunset he sends the herald child with her candle. At midnight he sends the wind that extinguishes the candle flame. Commentary, illustrations, and interleavings carry revelations never intended in the original, a sense of history, and the senses of histories. That was not really. That old music. Pentiments and precursors. More lessons to spend. I will be doing this often. So here you go. It's that old music. This is Rose and Scale and Sky. All great. That old lost music. 5 Rose, 5 Scale, 5 Sky. If I could ever put 2 memories into anything, I have Scale forever. But the problem right now is just too much of that. And over here, this is just getting gossip. Why do I have gossip? Oh, because I'm working on another upgrade of pentiments and precursors, for which we can use gossip and this, not that, and this, and pentiments and precursors, and some Arab. Good. And, alright, look, think, and try to know. It is birdsong and skolepscopy. I believe I can put a level 4 skolepscopy on the tree. Which is kind of sad because I'd want to level it more, but it also solves a problem. So I need to find a bosk. We have to level a bosk up to level 4. Let's just skip around and find a bosk that isn't on the tree. We have to scroll up. Oh my god. Leaving and not working, you are on the tree though. You are on the tree. No, you are not on the tree. There you are. Furs and feathers. You are the target, right? Check again. Check again. Drums and dances, maybe? Yeah, drums and dances. You are the target. So that is heart and nectar. And I can't do that at all. Alright, so furs and feathers. Resurgences and emergences, I guess. Is Bosk. Alright, I do this. Now I need, these all can get stacked on it. So this has to be leveled 3 times. So I go and get, 3 Grail memories. Grail and, what's the other one? Grail and Moth. Easy. Easy if I don't come over here. Alright, Grail. You're right there. Yep. There's more. Right there. Forge. Good. And then moth is just impulse, which I have all over here. Okay, and we're ready for time to move forward again. Busy, busy day. Are you ready? No, you still have to be spoken of regret. Then you are the perfect winter man. Okay, good. Pentaments and precursors. All that goes on the tree right now. Right here, right? Yeah. More Arab. Thank you. Almost, almost. Ready, go. Whatever's down there, find it. Alright. Not sure I have time for any of this. We will see. Right there. And you. And you. And you. Go. An incredibly successful day. With the bug, we dream of the old moment again. We have so many Numen. And then you go there, and you go there, you go there, and you go there. That needs one more lesson that can go on the tree. So, all of this, excellent. Here we have, oh, the sarcophagus. Columbic crypt. I do not know what to do with this. Saint Columbra's crypt. Saint Columbra, with 12 companions, brought the word of the unconquered sun to Scotland, where he founded a monastery on the blessed Isle of Iona. There he died, and his bones remained till the Northmen came. But in Cornwall they speak of his 13th companion, a hybrid beauty called Rowena, who was perhaps his tutor, perhaps his seducer, perhaps his daughter. At his death, the monks thought to stone her for her impurities. That's a bad idea to a Legion. She bore Columba's bones away so the monks would not have them, substituting, out of tact or mischief, the bones of a horse. She brought the bones to a hidden isle, where she made a double foundation of nuns and monks, and became its first abbess. But she would admit none to her order was a virgin, nor innocent of any crime. Since then, the isle has been a refuge for all the world might be considered impure. So this is where she founded the island, huh? And this is another thing I have to open up. This should be easy with scale. Like with the lost old music, kind of trivial to get in there. Feels a little cheap. A Numen. Write a truth in a book no one reads, then drop dead. No one knows what you wrote unless the truth is Numen. A truth that believes in itself. Right. We've gotten you up to level 3. Not quite yet. One more level and you can take your place in the tree. This is the end of the session. It's been a very busy session as per normal. We have opened up still more. We have found our first Numen. We're running low on money. We are burning through cash. I don't think I want to sell another Splintria. Might just have to hold excavation as it is. But I do want to get in here. That's going to be real easy. Real easy. And right there, real easy. Just have to... Well, let's see. Maybe not real easy. Because it's 1, and then 6, and then 7 for the hourglass. Okay, maybe I overestimated it when I said real easy. What else could I jump on someone and just nuke them with scale? I don't know. But I am done here. So thank you very much for watching. It's going to get more interesting coming up, I think. Well, yeah, we're at the end of the grind and we're into the exploration phase, which is where I just flail around trying to craft things. I should have another general crafting day, I think. Just an entire session of unlocking crafting stuff. I've got scholar level everything at this point, I think. But yeah. We'll see you all around later. I'm done now. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye, bye-bye.